Okay, we've run into a problem this week on our Tempty hopper. The automated tarp quit working. It is a Thunder 6000 XR. And I'm not getting, when we try to turn this on, the power light's not coming on. So I'm told this is the problem. This is the keypad. Now I've ordered the keypad and I've also ordered the control panel that's up inside the nose in here. So we're gonna replace this, and we're also gonna replace that control panel. So we'll see how it goes. My remote hasn't worked since I bought this trailer. So we're also, hopefully, I'm told replacing this also makes it where the remote works again. So we're gonna give this a try and see what happens. First thing we're gonna do is take these two screws out. And then there's a cord in the back of it that goes up to the control box. So when I get this out, I'll show you what it looks like. And then when we get up in the nose of the trailer and start working on that, I'll show you the steps for that. Okay, we're up here in the nose of the trailer now. That's the hole the key pad goes through. You've got it on kind of a shield here. Your wires run through and it comes up. That's your control box right there. So that's what we're going to replace. Also, you got two screws here. You've got 4 bolts here, or 4 screws. They're Torx 10 to get this open and redo the electrical. And once I get that open and get to that point, then we'll look at the wiring on it. This that comes in the top is from the keypad. That's the cord from the keypad. It comes down and then into here. Okay, we've got the control box off the wall. Here's the inside of the control box. You've got your motor power. You've got your batteries. And then this little connection is the connection for the keypad. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the new control back on it. And then we'll take these wires one by one, take them off of this, and put them on the new control box that I have right here. And then we'll put it back on here. This box is on here with Torx 10 Torx screws in these 4 holes. So you can actually take those out first and peel this back. I didn't have to do that plate right there, I guess, but I kind of went backwards at it and I took it off the wall first and then did the Torx. But that's what the inside of it looks like. So right now I'm going to mount that, and then I'll replace these wires one by one into the new control box. And then you see here this keypad. You got to have 2 pairs of pliers because it's got a nut on the inside, nut on the outside to keep that waterproof. So we'll go ahead and do that, and we'll get the wire all funneled through that channel, and I'll come back to you. Okay, we've got this set up with our motor and battery side. We've got the new keypad wire in. It only plugs in one spot right here. It only plugs in one way, so there's no way you can plug that in wrong. Make sure you put these on here. Makes everything watertight. When you put these on, make sure they're super tight because they are compression. They will make sure these wires don't pull out, and it'll also give it some water tightness, okay? We've put the new plate on here. This just goes up on here like that. Then you put your T10 Torx screws in the corners and you're set to go. Like I said, we've got our keypad wire in there. We'll have to go back out there and get that mounted. But there's the new control panel. Okay, here it is. We've got it installed. Done the control box inside. Everything is through the channel. This is a pain in the butt. It has 2 nuts on the back that you gotta daggum be a contortionist to get around there and get a wrench on that nut and get it off and get it back on. Really, if you had a second person out here with a screwdriver, when you get that nut started, that could screw that in, it'd be a whole lot better. Now, another point. I worked on this and I did not pull the power. Anytime you work on this control panel, keypad, you want to pull that power. Okay, I didn't go over that in the beginning, but the reason I didn't and I forgot is I had this circuit breaker pulled on the battery. That was the first thing I checked when the tarp quit working. So I knew that was out. I knew there wasn't any power. So I just got done putting this back on after getting everything buttoned back up. Another point of here, make sure you have this for this, okay? These are a pain in the butt. This makes life a whole lot easier. Same with the control panel inside. When you're working on the inside control panel, you want to make sure you have your T10 Torx is something like this, not a screwdriver one, because the screwdriver one will not get down in the hole and get that tight and loosened up or tightened. So make sure this right here worked perfect for me. Just a simple little Harbor Freight tool. Make sure you have that, okay? Any other tools? I had a 7/16. I put some extra washers on there. When you get the keypad, it'll have the screws and washers you need. The control panel did not have any of the screws to mount it back in the frame. You have to use the ones that came out of it. So make sure you don't use the nuts. I actually dropped one, couldn't find it. Had to go in the shop and get one. So I hope this helps somebody out. We already pushed the 2 buttons, got the light to come on. We're good to go, everything works. I just have to hook the bar back up, get the motor hooked up to the bar, and we're ready to go. Thanks for watching.